I think it's an issue with attrition. You just got to think about the Philadelphia Eagles being in playoff runs each of the last 4 years. That amount of games takes a toll on you, and you saw that with the offensive line. Cam Jurgens was banged up. He was out again last night. Lane Johnson was in and out of the game. I mean, it looked bad with Evan Williams running into his knee. I'm glad he was able to come back into the game, but that did not look good. So that's the biggest concern I have with the Philadelphia Eagles. Can they get to the finish line healthy? Because if they are, I don't know that there is a head coach quarterback combination, considering everything involved, that I trust more when it comes to postseason play. And I get that people want to throw out the LA Rams as one of those teams, Sean McVay and Matt Stafford. Yeah, but guess what? The Philadelphia Eagles BTA to the LA Rams 4-0 over the last 3 years against the Rams. So you got to miss me with all of that. When it comes to head coach quarterback combination, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni. I gotta give them the benefit. I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt.
Fired up about it.
I look at it a little bit differently, Amina. It's a scary thought considering that they have the best record in the conference, and they haven't come close to playing their best football.
Amen. Look, I love what you're saying. I'll say this about the whole idea that could their offense cost them, blah, blah, blah. They've scored 30-plus points in 3 games when they had to have it. They scored in the 20s, the other 2, and they scored 10 last night. Whatever you got to do to win, the goal of the game is to win. And they find ways to win. Now, would I like to see AJ get singled up on the backside every now and then and create some slants or some screens or something to him to get him involved? Absolutely. But there were some runs last night, y'all, that Saquon missed or a safety comes free and is in. That if he breaks them, that goes back to last year. Them are 60 yards and gone. They are finding their form up front. They're finding their rhythm. And again, 10 points, you don't want it, but there's a lot for the Eagles to be excited about because when they have to have big days, they have them. And when they got to find a way. Last night was a playoff game. Going on the road to Lambeau, playing a primetime game is not easy to do in those conditions. They went and found a way to win. That's what the Eagles do. So no, their offense will not be an issue.
You two are not getting away with this.
Oh, we are.
You're not getting away with
We just told you.
You're not doing this.
Yes, we are.
You're not doing it. See, because I'm not challenging what you're saying in terms of it being right. Like, okay, you're going to break down the Eagles. They find a way. When I got that part. But this is what y'all taught me. You understand? Hey, Stephen, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm the one that came up fluid. It's fluid. I came up with that because y'all would say stuff is fluid. You got to go week to week. You can't be going off of what happened last year. You can't be going off of what happened a month ago. You got to see it in real time. And what we're seeing is the Eagles. You targeted Brown 2 times in the first quarter, and then you didn't target him again until the final drive of the damn game. And by the way, the effort by A.J. Brown in that part wasn't just about the throw. The effort looked sluggish. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't look like he was he just didn't look like he really went for it. If you watch that last play, okay, 3 targets for the game, 13 yards. By the way, when they target him 2 times or less or 3 times or less, they're undefeated, by the way, like 3-0. So I understand. The Philadelphia Eagles find a way to beat you, but that doesn't mean that's something that won't come back to haunt you when it really counts. Because I got to take into account, I got to take into consideration what I'm looking at within the rest of the NFC. Seattle didn't look this way last year. Detroit did, but now their offense looks even more potent. You got to wonder about them. You're looking at Green Bay. Their defense is real. What if Jordan Love does get it together? You're looking at Matthew Stafford. As good as he is, look at how good he's playing. I'm just saying I can look at it and say, yo, right there, what I'm seeing right now, that ain't gonna get it done. I'm not saying they're gonna continue to play that way. Please don't get me wrong. They're the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. I'm just saying that performance right there. If you sat up there and you saw me, right? If you saw me right there, right, and I come on the air, right, I sit next to you just Saturday, and I come in on a Tuesday. Yeah, you know how you doing? Y'all gonna be like, what the hell wrong with you? We don't give a damn about what happened Monday. We don't give a damn about next week. What's wrong with you right now? That's not Stephen A. No. I can't be mumbling like Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Not Shaq catching the straight.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Bartley, cover for that point, fit that point. Yeah, none of that. I mean, I can't do that. You understand? I got to be Stephen A. You gonna be like, yo, what's going on?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Right now, we living in the moment. What have you done for me lately?
Okay.
Like Janet Jackson used to say.
All right.
That's what we're talking about, Jeff.
Last night, the game. Okay, listen for a second. The game was a weird game anyway. The Packers start out in the first quarter with this long drive, take a sack, but they took like 6 minutes off the clock, right? Yeah. And then punt. The Eagles take it all the way down. They have a great play call on 3rd down, a QB keep. He runs up, and his knee is on the defender when Cooper knocks the ball out.
Great play by Cooper.
Great play. But like, That's the whole first quarter. So like points you realize aren't going to curse anyway. So I disagree. I don't think there was a problem as much as we're going to manage this game and find a way to get out of here with a win, and that's what they ultimately.
Philly is up to 29 3-and-outs this year. That's second most in the NFL.
Yeah,
29 3-and-outs.
They can be sloppy.
I mean, they can be sloppy.
Agreed.
We didn't see that last year.
Well,
we got to take into account what we see in this year. Credit for them finding ways to win, but we got to look around the league and see who's looking better at this particular moment. Why? Because it's fluid.
It is fluid, but the Stafford thing, I appreciate. Stafford has thrown a lot of short passes for touchdowns. And y'all go back and look at that. I love Stafford.
Yeah.
He's throwing a lot of touchdowns. 20 touchdowns with 0 interceptions, something like that. I went back and looked at it. A lot of things are like 5 yards and in. Get that thing in.
That's wrong with him, because we know not all of them have been the case, and we know the others that haven't been short is something he is fully capable of doing.
No doubt.
On the regular.
No doubt.
Don't do that to him.
No, but I'm just saying.
This ain't Sam Darnold or Daniel Jones.
We're not.
This is Matthew Stafford. That's quite
Did you see Daniel Jones? Did you see the warrior? Did you see the warrior Daniel Jones?
Don't give me that.
Blood coming out of his mouth.
You need to stop it. Listen, the bottom line is this. We're seeing something that's foreign to us from them. We're seeing nothing that's foreign from Matthew Stafford. Whether it's short dip and dunk or throwing it long, this brother as a quarterback can do it all with that arm of his. Stop it. That's Matthew Stafford.
Agree with that. I'm just saying,
don't be blasphemous.
Be careful.
Don't be blasphemous.
Be careful crowning folks.
Crowning him. He's a champion.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, I'm saying right now. I'm saying right now.
You got crowning Daniel Jones?
For sure, right now.
For sure.
Did you see the warrior in him? You see the warrior in him? I know bad day. We battled back though, Stephen A. Battled back. Berlin, we came charging.
So we gonna find explanations for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
We gonna sit up there and say, well, Matthew Stafford, let's pump the brakes. This brother's a champion. Let's stop it.
Just be careful. They got Seattle this week. It's gonna be.
That's gonna be interesting now. That's gonna be interesting. We're gonna find out.
Hey, we're gonna see you next Tuesday.
And after that, because it's fluid, it might change. But for now, we gonna get a man to love. You need to stop that nonsense.
He must have a place in L.A. too. You got a place in L.A.? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, he got a little vibe, a little sweet.
It's interesting you talk about change, because that's what's about to happen right now with the style of football that's being played across the league. Jeff Saturday knows this very well.
Yep.
It's a different type of football in November and December than it is September and October.
Sure.
So you keep talking about the concerns that the Eagles offense presented to you in the first half of this season through the first 9 games. I'm just going to learn you on this one.
Yep.
When it comes to being able to adapt to the style of football that's going to be played, you'd be hard-pressed to find a team in the NFC that's better equipped from a personnel standpoint, from a system standpoint, to be able to go with that change than the Philadelphia Eagles.
Breathe!
I'm just going to tell you.
Hey, we don't play them indoors.
No.
Hey, Seattle on the road this year.
Beast.
On the road over the last 2 years.
Listen.
Come on now.
You picking them in the link in the playoffs?
I don't know yet.
So the playoffs are a different story.
Hey, listen,
Playoffs, just like you said,
I would pick the Eagles right now, but I reserve the right to change my mind.
It's fluid.
I love the Seahawks. I love the Seahawks and Sam Darnold. I don't know that they're going to win their division. I can guarantee you this.
Why?